Hi, this is Dawn, also known as Mama Love with Metal Wani, and hanging out at the Rockstar Energy Drink Mayhem Festival with Tom Maxwell of Hell Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So in about a week's time from now, you'll be wrapping up with Mayhem. How's the tour been overall for you
I
so
think
far?
it's been great. I mean, we've been having a blast, having a really good time. Our shows have been, a typical Hell Yeah show, just rocking it and a lot of energy, and people in the crowd, have just been, they kind of as soon as we start playing, and, it's been good for us. I love it.
Awesome. From your perspective as a main stage band, what has been the best thing about touring with Mayhem?
I think ultimately, well, you become part of that brand name now. Your name's alongside with it. But it's just, I think meeting people for me, like meeting Gary Holt from Exodus was pretty cool. We become really good friends, and this was a guy who, growing up, I really listened to Exodus, and it really inspired and motivated me in different musical ways. So.
They were one of the first bands I saw.
They were. They talk about this Big Four thing. I'm like, I think you missed a couple more bands. If it wasn't for the Exodus, there wouldn't be half the Megadeth or anything like that.
Right. So you're touring in support of Blood for Blood, which actually came out this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
The touring schedule posted on your site shows you playing gigs through September. Mm-hmm. So it must have been a crazy ride since last year, playing in front of fans nearly every week.
It's been we've actually been touring since early spring of last year. So it's been a proper 18-month touring cycle, and I think this record has pretty much opened up a lot of doors that were never open for us before. With the stigma of being the Southern rock party metal band, it's kind of always annoyed me because I'm a Baltimore kid and grew up on hardcore and Led Zeppelin and the Beatles, and I didn't really. I liked Leonard Skinner, and I liked that Southern bluesy kind of. I love blues guitars, what I prefer to play, but I've been a metalhead my life, So when the responsibility of writing the last record fell solely on my lap, I was like, okay, we're gonna pull out some Baltimore on this record and let's go for it, and that's what it did, and it's been our most well received record since our first album, and it's our first record that we've had presence back on the radio since our first record, so kind of follow your heart and won't let you wrong, let you go astray.
Right. Vinny recently said you guys are going to use Kevin Churko for your upcoming album. Mm-hmm. He definitely got the best out of you guys on Blood for Blood. So is that why you chose him again?
I think so. Yeah. I always wanted this band to work with a producer. We have many talented. There's a lot of talent here with Vinny, who's done behind the realm. And the Born the Reigns with all the Pantera records and other records that he's done. And then obviously Chad has had a ton of successful songs as well with Mudvayne. And when you get a lot of creative minds together, you don't know how to get out of your own way. So I think the best thing to do is bring somebody, outsource some other perspective. And Kevin is definitely blessed and touched by the music. Songwriting bug is fantastic, and he really helped me, become even more of a songwriter after going in there. Really opened my eyes to more peripheral vision, but musically. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's a weird metaphor to say, but it's just kind of opened me up a little bit more to a bigger range of musical styles and stuff, and the way to do things. So, yeah, we're gonna go back in October and November, December, and hopefully have something out next year.
Awesome. So you just said you're going back into the studio at some point this fall.
October, I believe. Late October. Yeah.
And you're got a possible release date set for spring, roughly, next year?
I don't know. I guess. I mean, first quarter. I think that's probably right. Who knows?
Right.
Somebody could have a bad day at the office and say, "We're going to push it back a week," but it'll be some first quarter at some point.
So, do you guys have fun with releasing new material in such a short turnaround time? Because
I don't know about. Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly don't want to. I wanted to wait a little longer. I think only because I just want to be able to heal emotionally and physically and be ready to write. Not. It's not even for me. It's not a matter of okay, Tom, sit down and let's write a song. It's gotta some kind of weird cosmic thing happens. And that's how I write songs. It's not. I don't like being put on the spot. I don't like. If I'm not, inspired or motivated to write, then I'm going to not write well.
Right. Yeah. You definitely put a heavier, more aggressive edge on the most recent album. Is that something you plan to? Will you be taking the writing chores for?
Well, yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, that's just the way I write. That's just my natural. That's just my natural. My writing prowess, has always been kind of edgy, but at the same time, I write music like Hush and Moth, which are more cerebral and emotional, like just kind of the musically, see, Chad's all Chad, but musically, I go through weird little episodes where I like to get really heavy, but at the same time, take you on a journey, kind of let you breathe a little bit, and then cut your throat again. And then we stitch you back up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good description. I like that. One of my favorite songs has always been Alcohol and Ass off your first album. And listening to your more recent music, it just seems like so different.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's a fun song, but it's not like, it's for me, it's just kind of one of those things that I never would have written naturally. It's like, it was one of those things that was written on a beer run. So it's a novelty. It's no different than going down the street in New Orleans and grabbing one of those stupid drinks. That's what that song is to me. It's like a novelty.
That's cool.
But it's a cool song and people like it, so we still play it,
Well, there's a comment that I have that you store a lot of your musical ideas and things on your iPhone. Is that true? Yeah, I do actually. I have a ton of riff ideas. I mean, it could be just me driving down the street and have a riff come up in my head, and I just pull my iPhone out and just record the melody. I'll hum it and whatnot, Right. You got to be careful with your device. I heard a story recently where Kirk Hammett lost his iPhone and had over 200 things on there for music ideas and.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely something that is possible. But I've always been the type of person where I'm like, it's just a riff. There's more,
Your ex-guitar mate Greg has a new band, AUDIOTOPSY. Debut coming out next month. Have you had a chance to hear any of it?
I heard one song that they posted on Blabbermouth, and I was really happy to hear Billy. Man, I'm really good friends with Billy Keating. He's one of my brothers, actually. Not blood brothers, but he's one of my bros that I've known for a long time. And the fact that they got him to sing is great for him, and I wish them nothing but the best, man. I really do.
Awesome. Before I conclude, how would you define the sound of your new album in one sentence?
I could say in 2 words. Brutally beautiful.
Oh, awesome. That's cool. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Put a little iPad game in.